Yeah. Chef in the kitchen, batter up, got the spice. Swinging with the skillet, every plate precise. Knocking out the flavors, home run every night. Fire on the grill, making stars from the bites. Chef hitting home runs, taste buds go wild.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen. So I want to do something different on video. I want to post a updated video on this Louisville Genesis that I have. This is a Cali Studioso Genesis, and we are well over 400 swings. So this video, I want to try to push it to the limit to see how long the bat will last, and if some of these companies are playing by the rules. When the 240 game came into effect, it was my understanding that once the bat fails compression, the bat is supposed to break. And I can honestly say that it seems like some bats have been falling below, and then they still last. They fall into 220, 215, 210, and you got launchers. I mean, can't really use them in sanctioned play where they're testing, but you know, I'm sure there's bats that are failing that are still holding together. So I'm gonna try to come up on camera here. This bat has some really good spider webbing, but right here by my fingertip, I don't know if it's a little raise or if you could see it, you know, there is like maybe a half a meter, like a little lifted area right here where it looked like the bat is pretty much about to go. So what I want to see is, for one, we're going to check the compression, see where it's at, and see if this is any sign that this bat is about to go. Now, let me put this out there. This bat has well over 400 swings. We have beat the hell out of this bat in BP. We swung it in tournaments on the BSC in Valdosta when it was below 60 degrees. It was more like 50, 55, where that's not recommended. And of course, you've seen probably some of you have probably seen a video of Kyle hitting a 109 home run with it, and he swung it on the BSC as well. So an additional 20 at bats in that cold weather, which is not recommended for the bats. But so needless to say, I just want to say this is not a knock on the Louisville bat. I just want to see how long, like now that it's showing that a sign of breaking, how many more swings we're going to get out of it, and we're going to test it to see where it's at. So, you know, we're going to see the theory of, are the bats really going to break when it hits about that 240 margin. So this is just more of a update just to kind of, you know, see. So not a knock on any company. Like I said, I think there's been a lot of videos out there that have shown some of these lasted long and some not lasted so long. So I always like to think that your experience will vary when it comes to these type of products. It is 80 degrees right now down here in Florida. So we at Jupiter Community Park, 300-foot fence. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll get it tested, and the video still will be edited, but I'm gonna try to keep as many swings in the video as possible. I'm gonna edit like the in-between pitches and all that stuff, so I don't wanna have the video drawn out. So y'all stay tuned, let's go. All right, we're checking the calibration disc. See if we're within calibration. So right about 380. Go ahead, pull this out so that everybody can see. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and test the Lady Jenny. Got about, I want to say give or take about 400, a little bit over north of 400 swings on this bat. Let's go ahead and test it out. Make sure we get it zeroed out properly. All right, zero it out. There we go. Testing right at 250. All right, gonna work a little bit of middle right now. All right, working middle. Trying to break this thing.
Which bat is that?
That's a new lady, Jenny. Can I get him? Alright, I'm gonna starting to grow a little bit.
All right, have a good day. Damn. Good step, dogger. Cat dog.
Starting to grow a little bit. Yeah. Pick up that, buddy. Pick up that. Which one? All right. Starting to raise a little bit more, so ball still carrying. So it's not completely dead yet, but we're about 40, 50 swings into it, still going. So we'll see how far until we get this crack going. So the crack is about 1 inch long now, so semi-raised. Let's see if we can blow it up right here. Yeah, brother. Get out, ball. The fact that this thing is still going. Huh?
Incredible how much further this goes. You agree?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's stupid.
That's stupid. Ridiculous.
Good.
Get a little push
It
here.
ain't, the bat won't break. I'm gonna take a couple of yours in a little bit.
Okay?
Yeah. All right, so there we go. Still diagonal a little bit. Get back
We're
up.
gonna break it this time.
Diagonal, raise a little bit. Bat's still performing though. If we don't break it though, we still gonna go ahead and get it tested, see where we're at. Dude, it's still jumping though.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that.
All day.
Oh, so thing knuckle. It's starting to go now. How many more I got? Give me like 5. I mean, it's cracked, but it hasn't like exploded. Yep. Torture tested. All right, we'll put it on the pressure test and we'll talk about it. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so we are well over 500 swings on the Kali Studiosa Genesis. We're gonna get tested right on the line. That's with the stem side up. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it real quick to the side of the crack. So you can see the crack right there. So let's go ahead, center it real quick. All right, zero it out. All right, here we go. We gotta zero it out. Let it sit. So yeah, just above 220 on the crack side, stem side 240, 220 on the crack side. All right, so what's up? So just went ahead and took the Kali Studiosa Genesis and we pretty much put it through the torture test. I'm gonna have to go back in the video to get an exact count, but I want to say we're roughly between additional swings, which put this well north of 500 swings. And maybe I don't swing hard enough. Let me go over some variables real quick. It was about 82 degrees. So hitting some mortars, we hit some hardcores, we hit some super dupers, some Evo balls, you know, pretty much all the stamp balls. Right here, you can see it. There's a crack right there. All right, it's raised, and you know, it only makes sense that when we tested on the side where the crack was showing, it tested under 240, it was like right around 220. When we tested on the stamp side, which is maybe about a quarter turn from the crack, it still tested at 240. The performance of the bat was still there. We tried to blow this bat up just to see, because I know a lot of people, they see like a hairline and they're like, okay, they think the bat's done. I know my boy Blue, anytime we see a hairline on a bat, whether it's Louisville or DeMarini, we know like, okay, this sucker is hot. So I think, you know, for us in ideal weather, we're gonna get plenty of swings out of these bats, or maybe we got a good batch. I know there's been some people that have been breaking them, and I can't say I hit as hard as some of the guys out there, but for the most part, you know, I try to square some balls up, and like I said, yeah, the crack has still, it's grown. It's grown. Now it's about I'd say about an inch to an inch and a half, kind of shark to diagonally, but it, you know, the bat's still performing, still holding compression, we're still getting good carry with the ball. I think performance-wise, I think, you know, there's never been a question on the performance of the Louisville bats. I think if you take care of your bats, and this is this is not a shot at anyone. This is just based on my experience. Everybody's experience will vary, but I think if you take care of your bat, you hit it in the right temperature, you don't let the balls get too cold. You know, there's so many different elements to that goes into just you know, that affects the bat and the durability. Not only, you can't just look at the outside temp. Let's just say if the balls was outside overnight, you know, those balls are gonna probably be 45, 50 degrees. Yeah, you might get to the field, it's like 60, but then, you know, the balls are real cold. that, again, that's not at anyone. This is just kind of advice. If I own this bat, I'm probably only gonna put about 40-50 swings on it and then game it. I'm not gonna put 200 BP swings on it. I think I said it in the Axe video recently, you know, don't get a $250 bat or $300 bat and try to put 300 BP swings on it. You know, they make the bats game ready, to where you get the bat, you break it in, and then you game it. Go to Play It Again Sports, take you 50, 60, 80 bucks, whatever. Get a bat that's similar, get a 220 bat, get whatever, and use that for BP. But if I spend $300 on a bat, I'm not gonna put it out there to BP it. I'm gonna take care of that bat. I'm gonna get something else cheaper and just use it for BP. So again, this was my version of the torture test on the Kali Studio. So this is the same one from, oh look, well, I just felt something here. I don't know if it could be seen. Now it's kind of like a vertical hairline. I don't know if it could be seen on camera. There's a slight vertical hairline right here. All right, so definitely the bat's gonna go, but again, well over 500 swings, and not just BP swings. I would say there's about 50 game swings, including Kyle when he swung it on the BSC, and he was hitting nukes with it, and it was cold. So I'm sure if we take that out of the equation, I might have got an additional 100 swings out of it, but we did swing it in the cold as well. So anyways, I hope this video provides some information out there, not just for the Louisville bats, for any bat, you know. Again, when you see that seam, doesn't mean the bat is done, doesn't mean that sucker is hot. But you know, if you have any questions, man, you can always leave it in the comment or DM me. Appreciate y'all coming in the kitchen. Click like, subscribe. See you all next one.